Morning. Not everybody knows that I've been a badass for a long time. This is my shirt when I was a badass Ashtangi. So, all right, we're going to work on arms today. And we are going to start with some shoulder rotations up here. Back around, circle, bring them down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale. Keep your ribs down. Exhale. Okay, let's go ahead and roll our shoulders down. Let's do our shoulders here for a minute. So up, shoulder blades, up, forward, down, back, elevated, protracted, deep press and retract. Nice little circle. You can really get into it. Right. So let's elevate, retract, deep press, protract. Okay. All right, let's place our hands down and just work on the neck. So inhale, breath, exhale, drop the chin. Inhale again. Exhale, feel rounded. And begin. Inhale. Twist. Turn. Look up at the ceiling. Exhale, ear behind. Chin down. Inhale. Another time, inhale. And exhale. One more. Back the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Okay, inhale, lift it up. And exhale, let's go ahead and get started with some weights. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my 3-pound weights. Okay, I'm going to have my 2 pounds right here handy. Okay, and then I'm going to put on some 5 pounds and so forth. Okay, so let's see how this does here. Okay, so bring your elbows down here and inhale and exhale. That's 15. Let's do another set of those with the lighter weights. Okay, let's go with some heavier weights. Let's go, actually, yes, let's do this. Let's go ahead. I've got these nice, what I think are 4-pound weights. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my 3s with those. Okay, shoulder presses. Inhale, presses up. Exhale, slowly down. Okay, now I'm gonna drop the 3 pounds and only have these 4 pounds. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna pick up the 3s again. I was just thinking about the elbows, how they're holding out for people. Okay, so drop it down, press it up. Now I'm gonna drop the 3 and do 15 more. Okay, these are 4s. Good, let's bring these down. I'm gonna go back and pick up the 3s. And there's the girls. Inhale slowly down. Exhale. I'm going to drop those 3 pounds. That's enough of that. Let's see if this works here for us to do our lateral raises with this. Don't let it click. Work the range before any clicks. Okay, let's drop those down. And I'm going to get my 3s. I just went from 4s to 3s. I'm going to drop it one more time to 2s. I have that. Okay, and now let's try something new and different. I've got these 10-pounders. They feel pretty darn heavy. Let's start with the tricep kickbacks. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the only thing we do it. So get them up there and drop them back. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we could try bicep curls right after this. This just a few. See how this works. All right, now let's go ahead and stand up. Right here, we're going to do upright rows. Okay, let's just see if we want to do a few hammer curls. Okay, so that's too heavy for me. So let us now do on the ball. It's going to have to be with lighter weights. All right, so let's see what we can do one arm at a time. All right, so all right, so we're here, we're getting in position to do what I call reverse flies. And we're still not really, yeah, I think it's still worthwhile to do it like this with two at the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my threes. I'm gonna take them out here and bring them back. And take them out and bring them back. With those elbows. Okay, another set, dropping the weight to 2 pounds. Okay, so that's good for that. Now, we can also in this position, and once again, I'll start with my threes. Out here and straight back, and out and straight back. Dropping it down, 15 more. I think that's enough of that. And let us now go ahead and take a strap and do rowing sitting on the floor. So I'm gonna go with my green band. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me try this. I'm gonna go with my blue band and then I'll switch to. Exhale slowly out. In. Exhale slowly. In. Exhale. Okay, I'm going down one level. Let's see. Okay, and I think that that concludes the upper body. Now, if you have a rope or something that you can pull on, that's also very good. So I'll just demonstrate what I have here. Okay, if I can. See, okay, so this is not exactly what I would use, but could be something that I could use. This bar coming here, and then I pull myself up to it. Okay. Ideally, you have one with two handles, which this is one handle's working for me now. And back down and rowing up. And then, of course, the closer I get, harder it is. So there's all kinds of gadgets you can get. Trex machines, Trex cabling. This is a yoga wall. Okay, so that was a one-way rowing. Oh, another way of rowing could be elastic band on something. There's a elastic band here. And I'm going to do some rowing. And then, of course, you could take a band on your foot. So say you take your right foot forward and your left foot back. Okay, so you could do upright rows. Okay, here. We've done some of those. Here, so it's not bad to do some more. Yeah, it seems fair to do a few upright rows using the other foot. Since we already have standing. Right at the body. And then, what about this one? Okay. So what about straight legs? Both hands I'm going to go for. No, here. That's 15, let's do the other side. This is leaning over. Okay, all right, I'm gonna pause the tape. And while I get set up, and you can come back for handstands. Okay, so arm balances, handstands, inversions. Okay, so of course, downward facing dog is the first inversion that we learn. All right, so if you go up to a wall and you get a block and you put it at the end of where your feet are, okay? Then you come around and you put your hands on either side of this block, okay? And you go up into a little short downward facing dog with your heels up the wall. Feel how good that feels. Okay, and then you just take one foot up at a time, about 30 inches off the floor, and then you're in your L headings. So breathe here. Okay. So I'm thinking, remembering about how I was such a badass in my younger class, they would time us. And she would stop timing, I would come down. Okay, so now let's do, so from the same position, just doing a little bit something different here. Okay, you can put your hands down and arms down here, and you want to really focus on getting that forearm grounded and the wrist grounded all the way to the pinky grounded. You want to feel really symmetrical. And then again, it's kind of a downward facing dog. And you can feel what this feels like. Your head's not on the floor. Pushing firmly. And then come on down, inhale, exhale. Now, you can do that again without the wall. So you can just go up into this without the wall. Or let me just say it actually, that if you wanted to go up with the wall, you could give that a try. Yes, let's do that. Okay, so give that a try. There you are. Headstand, but the head is not on the floor. And you can come down and kneel. Exhale. Okay, now let's try the forearm balance. So remember, we had this one technique that we thought was working pretty well, which is to take a block, take a strap and strap your upper arms. Okay. Let your hands be on either side of this block. You can push this block up against the wall if you like. Okay, push the ball up against the wall. Have the knuckles of the first fingers, pointer fingers, pressing into the block. Elbows are parallel. And body comes up. Oh, I feel a little constricted by this elastic, so that's not good. Okay. All right. Anyway, only because it was really pulling in too much. So it's really, you're just supposed to strap with a regular strap. Let's do arm balances from the floor. We'll just do one more. Bring your right leg in. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. Bring your right leg in. Bring your shoulder forward of your right knee. Get your right knee go up as high as it can on your shoulder or your tricep. Put your right hand down and squeeze your right leg into your right arm. Send the body weight forward, lift up the other leg. Send them out to the side and then smile. Back, set it down. Okay, Astabhakrasana, 8, crooked limb pose. Okay, left side. Come down. Get that leg up. Squeeze it down. Body weight forward. Other leg crosses. Sends out. Smile. And come down. And back. And we could try that again. Let's do it. Take it down. Here. And on the other side. Put it down. Okay. All right, so now let us take a moment to stretch your arms up. Oh yes, and I wanted to do one more thing. Okay. Stretch your arms up, drop them back behind. You can take eagle pose for a moment, feel into that. All right, let's do this last bit. Block. Okay. So I'm going to start with these 2 blue blocks to see how it's possible to do this. Then I'm going to move down to my black block, okay, which is a little bit lower. Hands are in front. Okay. Plank pose. Now the elbows go back, so that means external rotation of the shoulders and the body comes down. And the ribs hit. And then you take an inhale. And you exhale, press up. So inhale here. Exhale down. Inhale here. Exhale, press. Inhale here. Exhale, go down. Inhale here. Exhale, press back. Inhale here. Exhale down. Inhale here. Exhale back up. All right. I'm going to go down. That was 5. One more set of 5. Okay. So this is, I'm probably going to end up dropping to my knees every time. So, but I'll give it a try at least once. All right. Inhale up here. Exhale down. Inhale here. And exhale back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue. Okay. All right. Let's stretch out. Being child's pose. And then let's just go ahead and take a downward facing dog. Down through the heels, pedal out. Feel the upper body. And let's come on down to rest. Okay, so I think that since there's no one really with me here, just gonna let you rest on your own. I'll rest on my own.